Getting clean vocal takes in a room that sounds like an empty tin is a struggle nearly every content creator faces at some point. Enter this little fold-out acoustic cube. At first glance, looking at a 12 by 12 square box made entirely of foam feels a bit like looking at a DIY craft project. But once it unfolds on the desk, it reveals a surprisingly sturdy little environment for a microphone. Weighing barely 2 pounds, the whole thing packs flat into a suitcase without adding any noticeable heft, which makes tossing it into luggage for a trip surprisingly hassle-free. Now, the magic here really comes down to that thick 2-inch egg crate foam lining every single interior wall. It traps room reverb surprisingly well, knocking out nearly 93% of those annoying room echoes that usually ruin a clean voiceover or podcast recording. Dialogue comes out sounding tight, dry, and professional, almost as if the mic was sitting inside a much larger, heavily treated studio space rather than a spare bedroom with hardwood floors. Setting it up takes roughly a minute once the manual is out of the way, though messing up the initial fold sequence can leave it feeling a little wobbly until everything locks properly into place. The redesigned backing panel gives the structure enough backbone so it does not sag or droop over time, which is a common flaw in cheaper fabric-based isolation shields. There is plenty of room inside for chunky studio condensers, USB mics, or even a smartphone if that is the recording rig of choice, and the built-in cable pass-throughs keep wires from getting pinched. It fits nicely on standard desktop stands or boom arms, though anyone trying to mount it onto an extra-thick studio pole might run into trouble, since the clamp limit sits right under an inch. Honestly, for podcasters, voice actors, or anyone recording audio in untreated spaces who cannot glue acoustic panels all over the walls, this little foam box punches way above its weight class and fixes bad acoustics on a budget.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.